Today I want to talk about the 5 largest Somali cities in the world. When I say Somali city, I just mean any city where the majority of the people living there are ethnically Somali. This includes not only cities in Somalia itself, but other ones across the wider Horn of Africa region. So to start things off, the 5th most populated Somali city is going to be Jigjiga. It has around 500,000 people living there. And this city is actually the capital of the Somali region, which is also sometimes called Ogaden. This is a region of Ethiopia. And yet, while it's part of Ethiopia, it actually has around 83% of the people living there are ethnically Somali. At number 4, we have Bosaso. This has around 700,000 people, and it is the largest city in Puntland. Puntland is a state of Somalia, and actually it's not though the capital of Puntland, that would be Garowe, but Garowe is actually a lot tinier. This city is so large because of partly its bustling port, which takes in many goods, and is leading to a lot of commercial activity, which means the city is growing quite rapidly. At number 3, the 3rd most populated Somali city is actually going to be Djibouti City. This has around 780,000 people. Surprise, surprise, the city is the capital of Djibouti and has around 75% or 3/4 of all of Djibouti's population. Now, Djibouti actually has 2 dominant ethnic groups. There's, of course, Somalis and as well as the Afar. In Djibouti City, roughly 2/3 of all the people living there are ethnically Somali. So this is a Somali city, for lack of a better word. At number 2, we have Hargeisa. Its population is around 1.3 million people. And depending on who you ask, and this is going to be controversial, it's either the capital of Somaliland, which depending on who you're talking to is either its own country or part of Somalia. I'm not going to get into that. And I should note that this city actually during the Somaliland War of Independence, around 90% of it was destroyed, but now it's actually quite bustling and doing fairly well with a decent level of security and safety. And at number 1, the most populated Somali city, you probably already guessed it, is actually going to be Mogadishu. Mogadishu has around 2.3 million people, is of course the capital of Somalia. And while Somalia has, of course, its own security issues, Mogadishu is doing kind of okay. It has actually a pretty big property boom going on right now. If you look at any pictures of Mogadishu outside of the Western media, you'll see many cranes and buildings being built in that city. Anyway, so these are the 5 largest Somali cities in the world. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed. I recommend you check out some of my other videos. I do a lot of things on geography and politics, especially with a more recent focus on Africa. I've also done some videos actually on Palestine and Israel, which I highly recommend you check out. If you're from any of these Somali cities, let me know. Drop a comment down below and tell me what it's like living there. I've never been to Somalia actually, and I would love to hear from you. Thank you.